So I first got involved with Tour de Cure partly out of the motive of losing my mum when I was 12 years of age and lost her to cancer. And being a young kid, it was obviously left a huge impression, but I didn't fully comprehend it. And for many years, Jeff Coombs had contacted me about coming out on the signature tour rides. And from a distance, it always seemed like such a major event that they would go through, and probably pretty overwhelming. And so for me, it was something to do for my mother in honour of her, but also something to do more immediate with some athletes and some friends. So I think, like most people, we're all touched by cancer in some way, and so it's realising that even if you're not having cancer yourself or someone directly close to you, there's always someone around. And I think it's a great way to get out there, be physically active and make a difference in the community, make a difference in the lives of the friends around you. So my first signature tour is and has been very recent. So they talked before going in about the Tour de Cure bubble and almost like the cocoon and the family that you come into. And I thought it was just amazing. I mean, I didn't quite expect it to have quite the emotional impact that it did. But everyone tells their own story while you're on the rides, and as you're pedalling along, all the long Ks you do. We rode from Brisbane down to Sydney. And I got to meet lots and lots of new people and so many common stories and the emotions you go through. And I felt really emotional on a couple of particular occasions. I rode past Southport Hospital where my mum actually passed away. And so I think from outside looking in, it's hard to sort of comprehend, but it is one of those great journeys that you go on and with a great bunch of people who are all looking to make a difference as well. So it was my first experience and one that I'm looking forward to doing again. I'd recommend doing the Tour de Cure. One, I think it's a great thing to do to help raise funds, support a charity and organisation like this. And if there's any reason that anyone's motivated around curing cancer, that's a pretty big sort of plus. But the other one on a very personal note is the experience you go through when you realise there's lots of other people out there like yourself if you've ever had cancer, or like yourself if you've got a family or friend who's going through cancer. And it's nice to honour people, but it's really nice to connect with people that are going through those things and show support. And when you're riding with everyone on a daily basis, you really do start to realise or believe that we're going through the same stuff and we can help each other immensely. And by doing a physical activity like cycling over all these days, that connection and engagement is really powerful.